I'm a lawyer by trade, and so for years and years I've written briefs and outlined arguments. I work with words all the time. Not so much more recently. I've written other things going back a while, but a friend of mine is a poetess, I guess, and she sort of inspired me to write more, and so starting now, it's about 10 years ago, I guess, started trying to write more, but I'd like to read a couple of poems for you. I tell my wife, who tells me each year when her birthday's approaching that just write me a love poem or a love letter, and I'm not going to read those. But here we go. Friendship is like a dusty road, long and overarched with trees, sometimes cool and dappled with occasional welcome shade, other times sultry hot and exposed as summer heat and too bright sun causes us to squint or close our eyes. But in time, we need the sense of companionship, walking hand in hand or not, just sharing space on our common pathway, enjoying each other, laughing at a clever phrase, learning who we really are, facades stripped away. Sometimes, if we are lucky, we find a friend who forgives us for being who we are, sees our souls, the warts, the blemishes, and all, forgets our sins, stays our friend, way out there, walking a dusty road. A lot of my poetry, if you can call it poetry, it's not. I don't think it is poetry because it hardly ever rhymes. But anyway, wish I may see the light, if I might be so wise, to keep my heart intact in times of darkness, days of fright, nights of restless sleep, dreams of the screams of ignorant mobs seeking to erase the blight of knowledge. If we could live to a time in a land where women and men could see each other, free of guilt and the sins of our fathers and our mothers, and the hues of our skin were of no importance. We were free to love each other as our hearts led us to do, and the flags of nations were merely to let us know the history and culture of the region we were free to explore, our worth determined by the richness of our character. People come through our lives like the leaves of fall, coming down, blowing away, forgotten on the winds of time, except for those precious few who blow into the corners of life and are preserved between the pages of our heart.